Boomer Sooner to you, everybody. You guys know me, I'm Harry James. Next couple of minutes, we'll go over week 3 in the preview set, and that will be on the road at the Temple Owls in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But their home field is Lucas Financial Field, the home of the NFL Philadelphia Eagles. We'll tell you what else you might need to know about Temple. All that and more coming up right here, right now, 1982 Boomer Sooner. You know what to do. Do not go away. Boomer Sooner to you, everybody. You guys know me, I'm Harry James. Game 3, the Temple Owls. This game will be played at Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The Owls, part of the Financial Field, last year 3-9 overall. American Conference record 2-6. 10th and 11th was the place for last year in the American, with Rice and Temple both tied. Their best win last year was in the non-conference against Utah State, 45-21, a home game in Philadelphia. Coach K.C. Keeler, first season at Temple, as a graduate from 1980 as a Delaware Blue Hen. Coaching history for Keeler, Division III, then Division FBS, then FBS. So a couple of stints there. The Division III was Rowan Profs. The Rowan Profs from the New Jersey Athletic Conference from 1993 to 2001. Then from 2002 to 2012, he did enter Power 5 Conference Football FBS D1 Delaware and the Blue Hens Conference USA. Then from 2014 to 2024, stayed in the big leagues of FBS D1 with Sam Houston State. Did that from 2014 to 2024. And then this year, welcome to big-time college football. The Power Leagues with the American Conference in the Owls. 2025 to present. Division 3 record, 111 games, 88-22 over 88-22-1 overall. 79.3% winning clip. Conference play, 38-7. 45 games, 84.4% winning percentage, and Division 3 playoffs, 21-7, 28 games, 75.0% winning percentage. D1 and D1 AA, 274 overall games, 183-91 overall, 66.8% winning percentage. Conference play, 84-62, 146 games, 54.5% winning clip, and 22-7 in bowls and bowls and that 78.1% winning percentage in there. But you know what, guys? No one cares about the winning percentages and all that. Let's get down to the players on the field for sure. like quarterback Evan Simon last year. Passed for 2,322 yards, 15 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. He in that 45-29 victory over Utah State at home against Temple or with Temple. He completed a 91-yard pass. That was a season long. Played in 9 games this year. Rushing game will be held down by a couple of transfers. Jay Decker first. Jay Decker, 158 overall rushes, 745 yards on the ground, 4 tugboats. Did have an 86-yard long run against Hawaii. Did all this in 13 games. Remember, the 86-yarder against Hawaii was a season long. He is a transfer from Sam Houston State and the Bobcats, so we came over this year with him. Also came over with Casey Keeler. Also coming over, not necessarily with Keeler, but still coming on over as a transfer, Hunter Smith. 94 overall carries last year, 507 yards on the ground, 3 tugboats. Did have a 62-yard long run against Army. Played in 12 games for the Warhawks of Louisiana Monroe, ULM. The wide receiver play is huge. If Simon wants to have another big year, and it will have to come from Colin Chase and JoJo Banderas. Colin Chase first, 37 overall receptions last year, 633 yards through the air receiving, 6 touchdowns, including a 74-yard long reception against Valparaiso. All that happened in 12 games, but it was not with the Temple Owls. It was with the St. Thomas Pioneers. Played for them in 2023. Of course, last year redshirted. JoJo Banderas, though, did play in 2024 and had 25 receptions, 216 yards through the air and a touchdown, including a 38-yard reception against Campbell. Played in 6 games for the Delaware Blue Hens. So that's it on the offensive returning starters that are supposed to do big things for Temple. Now let's talk a little defense. You got to play some defense, or at least try to. And that's where you get Jalen Stewart and Jishawan Baharaman. Jalen Stewart, 77 overall tackles last year, 0 forced fumbles, 0 fumbles recovered, a pick. Last year, 12 games as a linebacker at UMass. And the Minutemen, his best game with UMass last year, 14 total tackles. That game was at Northern Illinois. This, though, Jawan Baharaman, not a transfer, had 66 overall tackles last year, a forced fumble, 0 forced fumbles recovered, 3 picks, 13 games defensive back for Temple last year. His best game last year was a 10-tackle night against Utah State, against Utah State, and against North Texas. And finally, the punter, Dante Ottman. 75 total punts last year for special teams, averaging 40.5 yards an average on a punt, 1 touchback, 23 yards, 23 balls landed inside the 20-yard line. 66 was a long punt last year, 12 games. The 66-yard long punt was against UTSA. And the kicker, so we talked about offense, defense, special teams with punters, now kickers. Kicking, NA, non-applicable. The kicker of last year for Temple graduated. They have not yet given that spot up, so you can't really talk about a kicker that's not on campus or that hasn't officially won the job yet by the stats. But He can come back next week as we'll preview Auburn and the return of one Jackson Arnold to the Palace on the Prairie. We'll talk about that game next week, but for this week, you guys know me, I'm Harry James. Catch this and all my other videos on YouTube, 1982 Boomer Center, Harry James Taylor on Facebook, or on the Twitter box, X Factor, the Hype Man. Harry, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and Boomer Center, everybody. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'm out of here. Peace. Bye-bye.